Hi everyone, welcome back to Aidans Railways. Wow, 800 subscribers now. Hi everyone, and today we're going to have a look at this. This is the Hornby Club Special Southeastern Chatham Railway Wainwright H-Class 263 as preserved on the Bluebell Railway. Just have a look at the quick side here. So this was R3648 Southeastern Chatham Railway Wainwright H-Class 263 Club Special, DCC ready. Now, this has been available for a while. I think it was the 2020 Club Special. And I'm glad I made the choice to get a hold of it when I did towards the end of last year, because if I hadn't, I don't think I'd be able to get a hold of it now. Towards the end of last year in 2020, there was a number of items I was flicking through in the catalogue and thinking, should I or should I not get this? This was one of them, and there'd been various comments from different people either saying to get it or to not get it and things like that. But I made the decision, as I have a little bit of history with the Bluebell Railway, that I thought I might just take the plunge and get it. And I'm actually quite glad I did. So this is just a quick look round to see exactly what I got when I got this. So we have the usual box that you get, and on the back it's got a huge amount of history, and I am not going to read through that. But if you want to read through it, there you go. Take a snapshot, pause the video, and you can read through the entirety of that. What I'm going to do, however, is get into the box. Now, this is incredibly tight fitting, this sleeve for the box. So, usual packaging with the ice cube in the centre. I've already been in this, I've had a look at it. It's just I've not got round to actually doing a video with this item. So as usual, we get some destructions with the usual things like running in and maintenance and all that. It actually has got quite a comprehensive guide here as to where it should be lubricated, where additional parts would be fitted, getting into the actual locomotive, and it is DCC ready, usual 8-pin decoder that they have on the Hornby models, and obviously for fitting the brake rods and things like that. But it is actually quite a very detailed, comprehensive guide there inside that one. So inside there are a plethora of additional items. So we'll start with this one. As you can see, and we saw inside of the instructions there, there are things like the brake rodding, vacuum pipes, couplings, NEM style, all that sort of thing. They're all in here, all ready to be fitted. I'm not fitting them at the moment, certainly not while construction is still going on with the layout, or layouts I should say, but we'll go into more detail with that another day. Also in the top are two really rather lovely items. We have two headboards here. We have the Bluebell Railway and then the Collectors Club headboard. Now, this Bluebell Railway, I was really happy when I saw that, not because of putting it onto this, but I did actually think about Aidan, and I did think to myself, that would be quite nice to have running around with his Stepney, the Bluebell engine. But there are two headboards in there, and I think that Hornby should actually give headboards with more locomotives, especially ones that are, either preserved at railways, or, for instance, if they're part of a set. If you get these sets where they give you a few coaches and the locomotive, usually those locomotives will have hauled with a headboard. So, you know, I think there's an opportunity there, Hornby. Get some headboards out, or even put them in additionally within the catalogue. So there we go. Back round to the model. I'm going to flip this open. Now this is an incredibly tight packaging, I've noticed, on this particular model. And a bit like on some of the more recent videos when I have actually been doing these, there is an incredible amount of extra detail separately applied, and what I would call incredibly delicate as well. So let's just zoom in a little bit. So there we go. Hopefully we're going to keep focus as well. So just looking along the bottom here, you can see sanding gear and things like that, and the rods, all of these sand boxes, steps, piping. We've got a pump here, all of this piping, handles, handrails. The amount of separately fitted detail here is just incredible. And the print, as you can see, is also equally as good. Let's see if we can focus in here. There we go. Look at how detailed that is there. So bring it back out. There we go. So, like I said, there was an incredible amount of separately fitted detail. I'm not going to start reeling off all of the names for everything. You can see here on the front. You can see even the dart. I mean, look at how wonderful the dart is on this model. And you can see there underneath, incredibly delicate detail. And where the buffers are sprung, we've got the lamp irons there for our headboards. Around to the other side. And there we go again. It's incredibly shiny dome, hence yet again I'm wearing my gloves. I don't want their finger oil all over marking the model. But all of these handrails, it's incredibly delicate. It is a lovely item. I have had it running very briefly just to check it, but at the moment certainly not at a stage to have things running around like these, whipping them in and out of boxes. I don't want to create damage to these items. Bring it around to the back, and we can see the pocket there for our coupling. Sprung buffers again. The detail on the buffer beam, you can see there we've got the number 263, and you'll probably just about be able to make out the rivets all the way around. And you can see there we've got all the lamp irons on the rear as well, all separately fitted. In the back, that coal load is actually really quite realistic, and I don't think it needs any additional messing around, putting dust on and things like that. It's actually probably one of the most realistic coal loads I think I've got on any of my models. And up the top there we can see that the hatch on the roof is open with our safety valves and our whistle at the top here, and that does appear to be a hollow chimney, but I don't think you could put anything in it, because what I can see in there is a flywheel for the motor. Flipping it over, and we can see this rear pony truck for its 044 wheel arrangement. There's quite a bit of give, because you've got the pony truck itself moving, and you've got quite a bit of give on the actual wheel set within the pony truck as well. And you can see all of the suspension and where our brake rodding will fit. Absolutely wonderful. It looks gorgeous. It really does. Now, I have been told, but obviously mine is running, I have tested it, I have been told that they are prone to some motor issues. I hope that isn't the case, and I really do hope I don't have any of those issues. Otherwise, it is a beautiful locomotive. It really is. And I'm glad I got it now. I've tried finding it on the website, and I don't seem to be able to find it on the new Hornby website anymore. Obviously, there is a new Hornby 2021 club special, and I do believe it's the 260 Ivet tender locomotive. I'll probably be tempted to get a hold of one of them. But this is special. There is a connection there. History of travelling to the Bluebell Railway as a child, and even taking my children. So I thought, along with Stepney, I think we need to have this It is wonderful, and now I just need to really find either some period stock or some preserved stock that it would pull on the Bluebell. I might have some things. There's always the Pullmans and stuff like that, and we've got the 4 and 6 wheel coaches coming out very soon as well. Well, at the time of the filming anyway. So I have got a number of them ordered, and we'll probably see some videos of those as well. So let me know what you think. Tell me if you've got one of these. Let me know if you've had any issues with yours, problems with detail or possibly with the motor. I think it'll definitely be getting DCC'd eventually down the line, but there's an awful lot of them to DCC. I don't know whether I'll be tempted to get sound for this, possibly, but I think it might just end up with an ordinary chip in it. Just going back to the model a second here, and just something I noticed. I am really liking the way that Hornby at the moment, the detail is coming on leaps and bounds, and the coupling hooks, I think we definitely need to start to see the actual coupling links and things like that now, because they are getting leaps and bounds now, rather than it all just being rather imitation and bad imitation anyway across various manufacturers. They are looking really good now with the buffer beams. So there you go. Thank you for watching. As always, greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, click on the round button. If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch some more, there's another video at the top of the screen, and there's a playlist at the bottom. See you again soon.